like having students out there is kind of a big part of it?
That was why you play college basketball. I mean, that was one of the biggest wins that I know me and JayDee and Paco have been a part of. And it was fun and exciting. I don't know what else to say.
JayDee, you hadn't been, shooting much in the game, but you hit a big three late in that second half. Was it just that, they gave it to you, it was open? What was kind of going through your mind to launch that one?
The last couple of possessions, we threw it in the Leonard, and we were throwing it at him. My guy was running, trying to jump on the trap. Once they turned it back, I let Leonard know. So next time you get it, I'm in leave, I'm going to not be there for you. He passed it out, and I was able to hit the shot.
Are you surprised? I mean, it seems like there's been a few games this year where in those clutch situations, or maybe JayDee hasn't been shooting a lot, he's hit those clutch shots. Did you just know at this point that those are going?
JayDee's the best shooter in the team. He be shooting a good percentage, and we trust everybody on the team, So I think if he can take the shot every time he wants, if he's open.
What was the big key? I mean, you guys kept it in the 60s. Did you feel like if you kept it in this type of score that you guys really stood a good chance of winning? You didn't want to get into a track meet with these guys?
That was a big part of our game plan, to not let them get up and down and try not to let them run. But I think we did a good job of taking away the three-point shot for them. And, when it came down to it at the end, we were able to get some stops, and that was kind of because we were getting offensively. We missed some shots at the end, and we made some stops, and that was the difference, I think.
Beat a nationally ranked team, I don't think a Wyoming team's done that in 12 years. Does that mean a lot to you guys right now, or does it matter?
It means a lot to me, man. Be able to do it with guys like Adam Waddell, Paco, and Arthur, Waddell, and everybody on this team, because we got good people on this team, and good things happen to good people, and I really believe that, and it feels good to finally have some success.
Guys, at the midway point of the conference season now, how would you describe this team, and what do you foresee for this team looking ahead to the second half of conference play?
I think that our staple is defense, and that's something that we've been emphasizing. As a team, I feel like we believe that that's what we got to do every game, and I feel like everybody on this team that put on the jersey believe in that mentality and believe that it's all about stops. There was times tonight where our shots wasn't falling. We had droughts like game before, but our defense kept us in the game. And we really executed the game plan too. We didn't give up no transition threes or transition buckets. Some of the stuff we did was like put everybody back at the free throw line and limit some runs. I'm just happy for everybody on this team.
Paco, can you kind of talk about that defense generally? You guys have talked about it a lot, but it really showed. You guys didn't make a basket in the final 5 minutes or so, but you guys were getting stops on the other end, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, like JayDee said, that's our main focus all the time in the games. I mean, like Adam said, they were 3 out of 14 from the three, and we know that if we would ever stop the three, we could have a good chance to beat them.
What did you see on the final possession that they had as they came down, no timeout, just kind of go with it? What were you guys thinking at that point?
Same mentality the whole game, just get us one more start.
Was it like to see Coach Schroyer again before the game? Was that good, bad? Did you think much of it? What was that like for you guys?
It was real good to see him. I got a lot of respect for Coach Schroyer. He granted all of us the opportunity to be here in Wyoming and play for this fantastic university. And I tip my hat off to him. I feel like it took a lot for him to come out early and stuff like that with the crowd. We were going to be on top of him, and he did what any professional would do. And I feel like he handled it well. And so we was all happy to see him.
Do you guys almost rather play a game this week after coming off this big win and keep the momentum going, or is it you guys all right having a week off and kind of regrouping?
I think it's kind of good for us to kind of regroup a little bit. Some of us are a little banged up, and that'll be good for us to kind of get a little bit of rest and hopefully go down to New Mexico and play a good game.
What do you think of this conference after seeing everyone now? You've seen a lot of these guys for a long time, but what do you think of this conference this year?
This conference is, you look at all the records and you see the top team like Vegas going to a team to go play Boise on the road, and they're struggling a little bit. On any given night, any given team. And that's kind of how this conference has always been. You can't really count any team out. You can't really overlook any team, and it's cool to be a big part of this conference, and we're looking forward to the second half.
Any other questions for these guests?